Alright guys, welcome back to our channel. We are Our Knights. I'm Alex.
I'm Julian.
I'm Ray.
I'm Gerard.
And we are about to watch a Patreon special movie. This was a special request made from one of our Patreon members. Catherine, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Much love from us, guys. We are going to be looking at a movie called North by Northwest. Well, the director happens to be Alfred Hitchcock. We started watching. You and I started watching the Twilight Zone.
Yes, we did.
With the Twilight Zone, we were watching Star Trek.
Yep.
And we saw Forbidden Planet. So keeping on the theme of watching classical movies, all right, things especially for people as young as you guys are, because none of you guys here are close to 30 yet, or you guys are younger than 30. Not me. I'm a lot older than 30. These are movies that we have not seen or would have thought of seeing them before, okay? But because now we're discovering these types of movies and realize, wow, these are actually some hidden gems here, we're going to watch North by Northwest. This was requested again by Catherine. We did some research on it, knowing that this happens to be on the AFI Top 100 movies.
Yep.
All right? This is also stars Cary Grant. So Cary Grant's in this movie.
Handsome.
Cary Grant was considered probably the world's sexiest man at the time, and one of the best actors of the time.
Which Catherine, by the way, I purposely.
I see you trying to look like her.
I just want you to notice.
Now this is a story of an advertisement. He works in advertising, and there seems to be some false a mix of identity, and he's being chased across the country.
Yeah.
Right. They're trying to kill him. Right. Yep. So it seems action-packed.
Little Mission Impossible-ish, you know. I'm getting some vibes.
Maybe a little James Bond, maybe.
Gadgets.
And if this happened to my, the scammers that always come to the door and I was like, oh, you want to buy this new vacuum? Then I think we'd have a much more fun country.
Yep.
We learned that Cary Grant, because of this movie, was considered to be the first. Well, he was asked to be a James Bond.
Yes.
Really?
Right before.
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. There you go. Boy, why was I drawing a blank with that? I was drawing such a blank.
Still have no idea.
Love that man. Beautiful man.
And so that's what we're looking at getting into. You know, that type of character, that type of probably man leading role in this movie. Another fun fact about this is that we all know who invented Marvel, right?
Yeah, Stan Lee.
Stan Lee, right? And Stan Lee had a thing of him being in cameos all over the movie. Well, in this movie and all of his movies, Alfred Hitchcock does cameos.
Yeah.
And really?
Catherine,
that's sweet.
So,
Catherine, I'm pointing it out first.
So we need to find who he is, all right? So for those who don't know, let me just pop this up for the guys real quick, guys. I wanted to show you a picture of Alfred Hitchcock. That way you know who to look for.
You just saved my life.
Yeah, I did.
I was like,
when Catherine.
All right, so that's Alfred Hitchcock. All right, guys.
Another thing. Alfred Hitchcock's best cameo. I'm saying it right now. This is certifiable. It's in Lamb of the Slaughter. I don't care. I'm not taking any.
It's the only Alfred Hitchcock movie he's seen.
No.
That's why he's saying that.
I've seen others.
But let's give it a shot, guys. This is gonna be again North by Northwest. This will be the first time reacting to this movie. I've never seen it. I know I'm almost sure you guys have never seen this movie. So you guys ready to get to it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
But I want to take a few seconds. John Forbidden Planet is now in like my top 10 favorite movies of all time. I just want to say that to you. It went up there.
Well, let's see if North by Northwest knocks it out.
Let's see.
Well, it sounds intense.
By the way, this is cool. I've like older movies when they're doing the names like this. I've never seen that transition when they're kind of floating. It's always kind of like a black name, black.
And the
this
like
is cool.
in the
This
front being like right there in the middle.
Yeah.
This is actually being kind of like angled.
This is dope.
You were the first one.
The lead to the high trend X automatically means a rising sales curve, which incidentally...
Mr. Thornhill?
Good night, Eddie. Say hello to the missus. Maggie, in the world of advertising, there's no such thing as a lie. There's only the expedient exaggeration. You ought to know that.
No, I like that suit. I like the color of that suit.
Okay.
It's handsome.
And don't forget, call my mother right away.
I won't.
Telling Larry and Fanning you may be slow in starting, but there's nobody faster coming down the home stretch.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's him.
That face.
Hey, wait a minute. What's that supposed to be?
Car's waiting outside. You will walk between us saying nothing.
Would you resist? If the gun's already on you, would you start resisting?
With that little water gun he got
Dude,
going
look at
on,
this
stop
ride.
it.
Look at this. Look at the whip on the state route. Look at this.
You know, I left some friends back there in the oak bar. They're going to think I'm awfully rude.
That's what I was thinking. They're gonna think you ditched them. Is it gonna be like this where we don't know?
Yeah.
Like we're trying to figure out what's happening?
Where is he?
Upstairs, dressing.
Tell him I'm here.
The dinner guests are expected.
Never mind that. Say to him, Kaplan, you will wait here.
Well, don't hurry. I'll catch up on my reading.
He could have fought right there.
Yeah.
Apparently, they don't want him dead. They would have killed him if they wanted him dead.
Yeah, he probably knows something.
Good evening. A little more polished than the others.
Oh, I'm so glad you're pleased, Mr. Townsend. Your friends picked up the wrong package when they bundled me out here in the car.
Do sit down, Mr. Kaplan. The least I can do is afford you the opportunity of surviving the evening.
That's creepy.
Townsend, you're making a serious mistake.
We also know your contact in Pittsburgh since Jason committed suicide.
In room 796 at the Plaza Hotel in New York is Mr. George Kaplan of Detroit.
They've been casing this guy out for some time now.
They got receipts ready for him.
Do you intend to cooperate with us? I'd like a simple yes or no.
A simple no.
He's gonna have a hard time.
Give Mr. Kaplan a drink, Leonard.
That drink, don't drink that drink. If you said pleasant journeys. You know, if you think about this is a frightening situation he's in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is not good. Oh my God.
Yeah, the whole
They're
bottle.
gonna kill him.
Are they gonna make it seem like he was drunk driving?
Probably. Throw him in the ocean?
There we go.
Ooh.
Oh. That's a hell of a fall.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Look at this.
No, for being drunk, he's rather good at driving.
Shit. Oh no.
Oh, by a hair.
They're in a big house. They try to kill me. Somebody call the police. Come on.
Somebody call
Poor
the
dude.
police. Listen, I'm impressed with his driving skills.
No, mother, I have not been drinking. No, these two men, they poured a whole bottle of bourbon into me. No, they didn't give me a chaser.
It's convincing the way he thinks somebody who's intoxicated.
Mm-hmm.
How much would you say that you drank?
About this much.
Know him to be a reasonable man?
Absolutely.
Mother.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that his own mom?
Mom.
They emptied out the mansion, I'd imagine. If he's going back to the mansion.
They're just gonna act like they've never seen him before. Why are you gonna bring your wife into this?
His mother, you mean?
Oh yeah, forgot.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Why would I bring mom?
This way, please.
Well, she's skeptical too. She was like, She didn't believe me either.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
They spilled bourbon all over it. I'll show you the stains. This is the cabinet where they keep the liquor. Scotch, gin, vodka.
Oh.
And bourbon.
Mom's not helping you.
We were so worried about
Oh
you.
wow.
I want you all to know, I never saw this woman before last night.
Mr. Thornhill has told us that he was brought to this house against his will last night and forcibly intoxicated by some friends of your husband's.
Well, where's her husband? He's the one you should be questioning.
He's addressing the General Assembly this afternoon.
Sorry we had to bother you.
No bother at all.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're playing this like a fiddle.
Yeah.
Mom. I've had that face. Anybody hear that face? That look from mom before?
Do you mean you're not going to do any more about this?
Roger, pay the $2.
$2 bill?
Listen, he's free.
I think that's a saying.
Back then, it's pretty.
I think, is that a saying? Pay the $2? Is that a saying?
Guys, if you know in the comments, please leave a comment.
I'm just imagining it was just that was expensive back then.
In the 50s, maybe not. For an advertisement, probably not.
No, but like for a bail, I'm saying.
It sounded like a saying.
Hello, operator. Have you got a George Kaplan staying here?
Will you want me to be changing your bedding, sir? Well, I only mention it, sir, because the bed doesn't seem like it's been slept in.
Now, she seemed to think I'm Kaplan. I wonder if I look like Kaplan. Oh, well, look who's here.
Who? Where?
Our friend who's assembling the General Assembly this afternoon. Do you know who I am?
Sure, you're Mr. Kaplan.
When did you first see me?
Outside the door, out in the hall, a couple of minutes ago.
I've forgotten. What time did I give you that suit?
You called on the phone and described the suit to me and said it would be hanging in your closet. Like you always do.
Why do I feel like there's going to be a body in the closet or something?
I'm beginning to think that no one in the hotel has actually seen Kaplan.
Don't answer it. No.
Yeah, I would not.
No.
I would not.
Should I?
Certainly not.
It's good to find you in, Mr. Kaplan.
Yes, I know who you are. And I'm not Mr. Kaplan.
That was his big mistake going in there. I picked up that phone. Dude, it just... Oh.
You gentlemen aren't really trying to kill my son, are you?
Oh, look at the people butting in now. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Mom!
Take me to the United Nations. I'm being followed. Can you do anything about it?
Yes, I can.
Do it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, who's the driver?
No questions.
Did he just walk? Who's driving? Alfred? What's going on?
Driver?
That's a good cab driver in New York.
He had no...
I mean, follow. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No questions, no nothing.
Kaplan, George Kaplan.
Yeah, no, he's not playing.
By the way, dude, I think he's Kaplan. I think he's brainwashed. I'm not like.
I was thinking along
I
the
think
same
he's
lines.
brainwashed.
Either that or he's playing it off.
Mr. Townsend of Uniform.
He's gonna try something.
Please call at the
Put
communications
gloves
desk
on.
of the public lounge. Miss Knox?
In the United Nations too?
How do you do, Mr.
That's
Kaplan?
not the same guy.
This isn't Mr. Townsend. What about Mrs. Townsend?
My wife has been dead for many years.
Do you know this man?
Oh! A knife?
Why are you
holding Oh my god!
Oh, in the picture.
The stage.
That was a perfect setup.
Not even. If he would have just holded the body, just like, oh, are you? What happened? What happened?
No, he grabbed the
Look
knife.
at
But he
this.
grabbed.
Look at him.
Does anyone know this Thornhill?
No, not me. I'm gonna get mistaken for George Kaplan when George Kaplan doesn't even exist.
Ask me how it happened. Obviously, it happened.
So they know the truth.
Our non-existent decoy, George Kaplan, created to divert suspicion from our actual agent, has fortuitously become a live decoy.
Can we just talk about how he threw that knife perfectly in that guy's
from
back?
40 feet.
Yeah.
40 feet.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What can we do to save him without endangering our own agent? Labored successfully to convince Van Damme that this was our own agent hot on his trail for a desperately important reason.
Check.
Nobody's denying that.
Yeah, but if they help him now, they're gonna give up this advantage they have.
Give any hint to Van Damme that he's pursuing a decoy instead of our own agent.
See?
Then our agent, working right under Van Damme's very nose.
That's an innocent man that you're putting at risk.
So I'm saying if they help him out, it ruins what they have going on right now.
Bye, Mr. Thornhill, wherever you are.
Well, I can't go to the police. At least not yet.
Dude, now I'm trying to figure out who the agent is, bro. Who is this?
I don't think we've seen him yet.
Something wrong with your eyes?
Really, dude?
Yes, they're sensitive to questions. Will you call?
Yeah, really, guy.
Sure.
Oh my God, the worst. Wow, how are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My fault.
Her?
He went that way. I think he got off.
It's Kaplan.
That she came in handy.
Yeah, 'cause they had him. They had him dead to rights right there in that room.
Think how lucky I am to have been seated here.
Luck had nothing to do with it. I tipped the steward $5 to seat you here if you should come in. You're Roger Thornhill of Madison Avenue, and you're wanted for murder on every front page in America. And don't be so modest. It's going to be a long night, and I don't particularly like the book I've started. You know what I mean?
I think you got it wrong. I think this is more one of those like wire, like.
Go out and tell those police to hurry. Tell me, why are you so good to me?
Shall I climb up and tell you why?
Oh! I'm getting weird vibes. I'm getting weird vibes.
Can't let you get involved. It's too dangerous.
I'm a big girl.
Yeah, and in all the right places, too.
These two.
I'm pretty sure she's Kaplan. That's so awkward, the kissing position, I feel like. The way he's holding her.
Let me show you, Bob.
No, I'm good.
Yeah!
Yep.
Yeah!
Right there.
Pop, pop, pop.
Yep, slipped in something. Yep.
What do I do with him in the morning?
Yep.
It is.
Yep.
I wonder how they got on this train though, because he got in that train by complete. He was running away from people and got into this train.
He just probably knew.
What took you so long?
Oh, a big face, small razor. Tell me, did you get Kaplan?
Yes.
It's all a setup.
We'll see each other again, won't we?
Nope. I tell you what, if you want to run today like this,
nobody.
With the technology they have nowadays and all the tools they have nowadays, the cops and the trains and the camera they wear,
You would not make it.
you're not making it this far. You would have made it to the stairways. As far as you would have gone.
Yep. You need a private jet for that.
That's it. No more for the next 5 miles.
Oop.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Are you supposed to be meeting someone here?
Waiting for the bus. That's funny.
What?
That plane's dusting crops where there ain't no crops.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh. Yep. That's what.
Oh!
Play dead.
In a plane, you couldn't.
Now what you gonna do?
You couldn't have done that in a car. Yeah, I don't think that this just gonna help you anymore.
Poster.
You're gonna choke him out. Oh!
Ooh.
Your thing is lifted.
Oh my God!
Oh, I didn't expect that.
I didn't either.
And there's oil? Guys, get out of there.
Run!
Dude, I would think that guy's trucking to leave.
He also got a brand new fridge.
I'm just trying to find out how he's gonna get out of this.
I don't think he's going to.
7:10, are you sure?
Yes.
Well, then how come I got a message from him at 9?
She set you up.
Nope.
No getting rid of me, is there?
Really? Really? Dude, don't fall for this, bro.
You're my little helper, aren't you?
I want you to leave right now. Stay far away from me and don't come near me again.
Now, what could a man do with his clothes off for 20 minutes?
Oh, she's leaving.
She's gonna leave, yeah.
We ain't stupid. We ain't stupid.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Oh, he's very smart.
1,000, thank you.
Mhm.
1,000 at 1,000, say 1,100.
Good evening, Mr. Kaplan. Could it be an overpowering interest in art?
Yes, the art of survival.
He followed me here from the hotel.
He was in your room?
Sure, isn't everybody?
Oh.
Now, she puts her heart into her work. In fact, her whole body. Or are you going to ask this female to kiss me again and poison me to death?
Do it. Do it. Do it.
A Louis XV carved and...
How do we know it's not a fake? It looks like a fake.
Who'll say 13?
$13.
No, you take your hands off me or I'll sue you. You're about to become heroes. Don't you know who I am? My name is Roger Thornhill. Here.
Where are we going? Airport. Take to an airport. I want to be taken to police headquarters.
What are they playing right
What?
now? Yeah, I'm so lost.
He must have had people in the precinct.
Wait, no, never mind.
Thought I'd never make it. I'm getting too old for this kind of work. All right, men. Thank you.
Is he from the
agency?
Yeah.
Tell me, what's Van Damme up to?
Oh, you could say he's a sort of importer-exporter. And secrets, perhaps?
Spy.
Why don't you grab him? Well, you're George Kaplan, aren't you?
There is no such person as George Kaplan. Which is why I'm going to have to ask you to go on being him for the next 24 hours.
I've got a job, a secretary, a mother, 2 ex-wives, and several bartenders dependent upon me.
I thought there was any chance of changing your mind. I'd talk about Miss Kendall. She's one of our agents.
So
She wasn't.
Oh, no. I know you didn't mean it, but I'm afraid you have put her in an extremely dangerous situation.
So he's playing the hero now.
Suppose they don't come.
Good afternoon, Mr. Captain.
Not her. I want the girl.
She really did get under your skin, didn't she?
We're not talking about my skin. We're talking about yours. Just a second, you.
Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Let go. Let go of me.
Oh.
Oh my God! Oh,
Twice.
wait!
No good, sir. You can't get involved in this.
Please tell me he was wearing a vest. Most likely he was wearing a vest.
Fake bullets, fake bullets.
No. Most likely he's wearing a vest.
Fake bullets. And this is a setup.
She said, "Pop, pop."
This is a setup.
This really is clear his name and any murder. Right? He's dead.
This is a setup.
Yeah, but then he wouldn't be able to go back to his regular.
At this point, how can you?
Mr. Thornhill?
Hello.
Hello. I used some pretty harsh words. I'm sorry.
They hurt deeply. I mean, in the cafeteria when you fell, when I shot you with the blanks.
Oh, he was right. I don't know why it was so
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
My bad.
Huh?
My bad, gangster.
I've been married twice.
See what I mean?
You can't hate me.
She felt hard.
I love you. I'm still on edge. There's something. Where's the sniper? Where's the sniper?
She's going off with Van Damme tonight on the plane. War is hell, Mr. Thornhill, even when it's a cold one.
Now, come on, get
Now, please.
Oh! Right in the kisser.
I've begun to forget her already.
Good. Better that way. Inside of an hour, she'll be gone.
Stop!
Oh, excuse me.
Stop.
He's gonna climb it.
Yep.
You do anything for love.
It's just kind of high, bro. This is kind of high.
This is a little sketchy here.
Would you do that?
In dress shoes? Nah.
Why else would you have decided not to tell her that our little treasure here has a belly full of microfilm?
Oh.
Oh my.
This matter is best disposed of from a great height.
Oh, wow.
Over water.
Bro, listen, I'm going in there, bro. I can take 2 of these dudes, bro. I can take 2 of them, bro. I'm going. Listen, the first one won't see it coming.
You gotta John Wick this. You gotta John Wick this.
How it turns out.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Yo, we all got nervous, boy.
Oh my.
My heart stopped.
I was clenching my cheeks.
And she went that quick.
Come along, Eve.
All right.
Whatever you do, don't get on that plane.
Don't say where you are.
Oh, yup. What did I say?
That
Shut that
fake gun. It's not gonna do nothing. Shoot me. Shoot me.
It reminds me of the maid from 2.5 Men.
That's the fake one.
Oh.
Go, 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 go!
The housekeeper had me pinned down for 5 minutes before I realized it was that same silly gun of yours.
Now what?
Here they come. We have no choice.
Yep, with heels. Yep.
Don't talk about the inaccuracy.
That's it.
Just enjoy the
Just
movie.
because people with heels can't do it today, didn't mean they couldn't do it back then. Okay?
Well, if we ever get out of this alive, let's go back to New York on the train together. Oh, my wives divorced me.
Why?
Oh, I think they said I led too dull a life.
Oh. Oh. No.
Think about it. If Sam and Frodo.
Oh, they're dead.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go!
Is that a fillet knife?
Yeah!
Ah, we got a fall. Oh, that was a real gun.
Van Damme?
He didn't love it. Oh, he didn't love her. Right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Cops.
The cop.
What a shot.
What? The transition.
What a transition.
That boy was smooth
What?
with it. That boy was smooth with it.
Oh my, yo, I was holding on to Julian's
Dude,
wrist.
I've been holding on.
Oh my goodness, what a
Wow,
ride.
this movie had some tense moments.
Oh my, yo, the
Well, let's start with Alex.
The little. And he just
walks right over and puts it down.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Oh my
That
God.
could have ruined everything. That would have
Yep.
ruined everything.
Listen, all he needed to do was literally.
That's it. That's it.
This was really
Oh my God, suspenseful.
apart from suspenseful, like this story was so there was such a web
Dude, my brain
of things going on and what you had to figure out and think of who's who and what's what and why they're chasing him and why they're not chasing him and the murder. This and like I kind of break out. In the beginning, I thought maybe he really is Kaplan. Maybe maybe he's playing it off.
He had me going.
Maybe he's playing it off that he's I don't know what you're talking about. Like maybe he is Kaplan.
He had me going.
But they had it like when he went back to the house. The moment that they gave him the alcohol, right, and he drove off, which again that was very intense by itself, with driving off the cliff and driving drunk. When he came back the next day and there was no one around, the alcohol was gone, the books on it, and they're like, I'm like,
They're playing by the book.
This is
correct.
clean.
Yeah.
These guys were clean.
He had me going.
They wasn't even in their house.
I thought
They had gas and everything.
I thought he was clap. I thought he was cat. But I knew there was something wrong with her. But I was like, I don't think she's an agent. There's just no way. There's just no way. But her and like when she.
It was subtle. It was subtle. Whatever hints they were throwing out.
You know. But from the beginning, I was like, what's going on? Him being like the murder, the knife. I'm like, dude, this is bad.
Yeah, I know.
This is like a
he was falling. He was literally falling right into their hands.
It was perfectly laid out when he went to the UN and he spoke to the guy. It was perfectly laid out with a knife got the guy in the back. He grabbed and the camera guy did.
Yeah, immediately.
It was
There was
like,
like a camera ready.
What a setup.
There was a camera ready.
What a setup. If that was planned, it's like,
Bro,
dude, just give up.
That
These guys
was
gonna get you.
Palpatine levels of
There was
planning.
a camera ready for him, bro.
Okay. Well, let's do a couple things. What do you think about Cary Grant's acting?
Amazing.
I love him.
acting is
I think it's the first movie I see from him, and I'm happy. I think he was fantastic. I love him. I love him. He's great.
I became entrapped. I was entrapped in the movie. I felt like I was right there with him. Like I was following him along. He couldn't hear what I was saying, but I was right there.
I didn't get my Van Damme punch, but it's fine.
Hey, listen, the way it ended was pretty
it's
good.
okay.
When Cary Grant started talking in the beginning, it sounded like like he was too loose to me in the beginning, right? To me, it was like maybe this is a 50s thing.
Mm.
But as the story progressed, I was like, okay, no, this is perfect.
Yeah.
This is perfect. In the beginning, it took a while to get used to his style of acting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the way he was saying, the way he was doing his dialogue.
It grew on you.
It grew on me. It grew on me. But boy, you know, I liked his character. I liked the way he looked, the way he dressed. He had money all the time. He was sharp. Literally. He was smart with the words. Every 5 minutes, he was another smooth talker left and right. You know, the moment he got kidnapped, I was like, okay, where are we going with this?
Yeah, I need a gray suit, by the way. Kidnap. I need a gray suit.
Where are we going with this kidnapping one? I'm thinking if I was kidnapped, I'm not this calm. Right? I'm not cracking jokes either. You know, he's cracking jokes the whole time. And Mom.
Oh my goodness!
She was
great.
If that would have been my mom right there, I would have been like, you know what, just take me with you. Honestly, at that point.
Are you gentlemen here to kill my son?
Did you think that the airplane was gonna have like people were shooting out the
No,
airplane? There's no way.
I thought that it was trying to just cut him into pieces.
Yeah.
I did not think it had machine guns on it. And the way he ended up hitting the truck, I didn't expect that at all. I thought it was fly over and I just boom right into that thing that exploded.
Yeah, that caught me off guard as well. Yeah.
But the story itself, Alfred Hitchcock's story, his directing, the camera work.
Oh, that's what I was gonna mention. That's what I was gonna mention before. I know I mentioned it a little bit. I was like, I really did get a little interested on how they were doing the camera work inside the vehicle and even outside as well. It was very smooth from going inside and out. They did it very smoothly, very quickly as well. I definitely noticed
his style of making a movie was like
that time
the tension and suspension that he built and continued throughout the film just was amazing. It kept me in the moment, kept me on the border of my seat. Me and Alex are holding hands.
Listen, when she was falling on the cliff, I was holding on to his hand.
Yeah, listen, we were gripping for dear life like we were in that moment.
Oh my
Catherine mentioned, shout out to Catherine again for recommending this movie. Excellent.
Catherine, really amazing.
Catherine said that Alfred Hitchcock is known for giving you these stinky movies that he's not going to hold your hand. You got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Unlike today's movies, they give you all types of clues. You're like, it's obvious. Yeah. With a lot of stuff, with what he did, not everything was obvious.
Yeah.
You know, it was like you really had to think. You really had to figure it out. And then when it came to fruition, what was going on, you're like,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because because I know that we all came to the conclusion that she was the agent, but how they were like talking in the conversation, it made it seem that like maybe she was like a second form, like the second hand, not the actual like primary agent.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even 100% confirmed there.
I knew she was important. I didn't know what side she was playing for.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know what was her role. I didn't know what her role was. You know.
Right.
And by God, was she beautiful?
This was sexy. This movie.
Yeah.
This was a sexy movie. I wonder if there was like some people, you know, back in the day, like I know that when it comes to the topic of sex, if this was considered racy for the time, you know, because when they first met, there's a lot of innuendos. So it was back and forth. I'm like, oh yeah, no, going back in my room, man, I got a big bed. Oh, yeah, you know, and I was like, this is sexy as heck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We rented in Forbidden Planet. There was a couple scenes where we were like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What's happening?
And it's because we grew up, we've been told by our parents that we didn't have that back in the day. All the movies were clean and pure.
Yeah.
We never thought about things like this.
We see some things.
All our movies were all Christian, loving, faithful.
You couldn't show that shoulder.
No, we never do it. That's scandalous.
Yeah.
And it was. I found it a bit sexy for what I was told by my parents.
Yeah.
The things they didn't do back then. I'm looking at that, I'm like,
when he was in bed and she's like, well, I'll show you. You know, like I'll show you.
But even the kissing scene, that was a long, drawn out scene.
Yeah.
You know, and they were like, they're about to go down the hallway. You know, and there's a.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, look at this thing.
Yeah.
Look what's going on now.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I did like. I like the old style, but again, and it's not that it was meant to be old style. It's just that it happened to be filmed back then. I love the cars. I love the costumes, the dress and whatnot.
Love it.
I love the way the train looked, the plane looked, the truck. Like the look and feel of the movie felt so authentic.
Yeah.
honestly, not even that. I do feel that watching it with you made it feel a little bit better because he kind of gave us some like insider information of like New York and like old school things over there. So it felt better. I actually felt that like we could actually see ourselves being in the movie itself because I would have known a lot about back then.
Born and raised in New York and spent a lot of time in the city. It was good to see this. I grew up in the 90s, 80s, 90s in the city.
Mm-hmm.
It was good to see, for me, seeing the city back then, back then in the style. But when the people were walking and those are rushed, that never changed. That's always been like that. That's always been crazy.
The only thing I didn't see was any of the food stands because there's food stands everywhere in New York.
Yeah, now
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, but I think Alfred Hitchcock is, if this is a telling of his style of work, I'm looking forward to seeing more of his movies in the future. Not right away, but I'm saying I like the idea of watching his movies. I like his style.
Yeah.
Cary Grant was great. The actress, which I don't know, I wish I wrote her name down. Eve Kendall, that was the name of the show.
Yeah.
I think she was fantastic.
I think her name is Eva Marie.
And the bad guy, what was the name of the bad guy?
Van Damme.
Van Damme. I liked his accent.
I know him
Alex.
Yeah.
So you think
so evil? Such an evil voice.
$1 million. That's all we needed. That's all. Him and a cat. He needed a cat.
Such an evil.
That man needs a volcano lamp, a cat, and
a bullhead.
Perfect. I love that. That guy was also awesome.
Evil.
The real question that we need to ask is this movie R9 approved?
Absolutely.
100%.
R9 approved.
100%.
Absolutely.
Hard thumbs up.
I really do think that, and I really do enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that younger people, need to be watching some of the older stuff because a lot of the stuff you see nowadays that are coming out, a lot of the stuff is repeat. It's never an original information now. The original movie, the original show. This is all original. These are the OG movies that started it all. These people had to figure out how to make that camera look that way. How to figure out how we're going to make that car look like it's falling off a cliff. How we're going to make it look without computers. How we're going to make it look like we're in the side of Mount Rushmore and holding on to washing his nose hairs.
Yo, the CGI when they're driving the car.
That's not CGI. That's a film. That's a film.
Not the CGI. It looks like a
the
green
special
screen.
effects.
It looks like a green screen.
The special
clean.
Clean.
That's what I'm saying for its time, and especially when they were in the car, like you mentioned.
When the movie started, I asked you, I was like, "Is this like remastered?" Because it looked so.
Oh, it looked
good.
clean. It looked so
good.
It might have been maybe digitized.
Maybe.
To get the rough edge of the film from back then.
They probably just like touched up some parts because. You know what? They did have like this kind of white outline that you usually see when there's like a touch up.
Mm-hmm.
So they probably just touched it up but kept the original, essence of it.
Yeah.
Well, how lucky us that here we are, and unbeknownst to us, it's like a treasure trove of movies like this, And it was hit off. I want to thank also John who showed us
Forbidden.
That's what I was just about to mention. I was like, I want to give them appreciation.
This one here. Now, we plan on watching some more classic shows, some movies. I don't think as many people react to these old movies like this, And I hope we're doing it justice because we're giving you our legit thoughts about the movie. But again, I think these movies, this must have been great back in the day. And I imagine those old theater houses that were like the giant theater houses that were, they have balconies and people looking at this like where popcorn used to be affordable.
Yeah. This had to be one of those like, have you seen North by Northwest? Get out of here! I knew it.
Yeah, that movie.
Yeah, people talking crap in the cafe. I knew it was her. I knew it. No, you didn't. Shut up.
Shut up. Right?
They look at the critics review on the newspaper. They're like, look at the Rotten Tomatoes on the newspaper.
Yeah.
No, but like you mentioned before, we really do got to give some props to just like not just Catherine, John as well. Just like these classics. Just honestly, it's like I have now a new form of appreciation now for like these types of movie. Like, and it's not. honestly, these movies are actually kind of competing against like modern movies.
I'm telling you right now, honestly.
But before
seriously,
before these guys showed these movies to you, before like I would look at a movie with black and white, and I was like, I don't watch no black.
Like, I don't know about that. I don't know Twilight Zone. I don't know.
Me personally, I've always had a real big appreciation for black and white, and that's because I've usually seen a lot of documentaries on how they formed black and white. You know, like with Charlie Chaplin, all that old stuff, and I always like to compare like modern day to old timey, and I just enjoyed kind of the back, you know, the behind the scenes of how they maybe made in black and white, they made it pinker or whiter, which was by actually making a lot of their sets really, really pink. Because for some reason that was the only color that would reflect best contrast. And it always like intrigued me on how they would make these movies, like how they would do the filmography.
Yeah, it's so different
without like computer generation.
Yeah,
and
it's so
me
crazy.
Personally, I've never been like the super huge fan of CGI. I honestly hate CGI, and I feel like it takes away from a lot.
It depends. The dragon in the Game of Thrones was pretty good.
See, that's I'm talking about like how widely used it is now.
Yes,
though.
like everything's CGI nowadays.
Yes,
you know. But anyway, guys, I want to ask you guys. I'm going to give you a challenge. I do want to see some more of these older movies, but the next movie I want to see is a mafia movie from back in the day. You know, if you guys can make suggestions in our comment area. So there's a couple movies that you consider really good mob movies from back in the day. Something that really brought out, you know, the dirty grittiness or the action, and maybe, and at the same time, the great acting and writing from back in the day. So there was a few, you know, just in the comments, hey, what's a good mafia movie from back then? Yeah. That we will sit down and like to watch. You know, I would love to see it, because they have tons of those too. You know. Well, anyway, guys, if you like what we're doing, please subscribe to our channel. We are Art Nights. I would like you to check out our Patreon. You know, you want to support what we're doing. We have a merch store. All that information is in the description, guys. If join us, we have a ton of videos. We have a couple movies. We're working on getting more movies out. We'll continue doing our quest of reacting to these classics, and some of the modern stuff is going on as well. Some more movies. We have some scary stuff. Some sci-fi. We got a good mix of some sci-fi. If you like what we're doing, guys, please support us, join us in our Patreon. You know, and at the least hit the like button. You know, that would be great. If you guys can hit the like button for us, guys. We want to keep this going. Give us a like. You know, we would love to have it's like 700 likes if possible. Give us about 700 likes. And that'll, like, you know, give us.
That's our goal.
That way we know that we're doing a good job.
That's our goal.
You know,
let us know how
get about 700 likes on this video.
Let us know
we would appreciate that, guys. Well, anyway, guys, I'm Ray.
I'm Alex.
I'm Julian.
I'm Gerard.
Guys, we're Art Nights. Take care. Thanks for hanging out with us. Peace.